But good morning, welcome. I am recording this because I have a couple people who got called into work who needed that recorded. I will take attendance at the end of the hour just to make sure, well, I guess before we end, just to see who all was here. I am going to assume that because you are in here, you did all see the end of semester plans, correct? So just as a reminder, next Monday, we won't meet. I'm going to give you guys that day to work on if you still need to go and do your interview. If you haven't had a time, it just hasn't worked out, take that day to try to set that up and just try to get it done. So it looks like we only have 6, 7 people. We'll probably end up with 10. So that means the people who aren't here today are probably going to show up on Wednesday, which means if you are here today, you probably are going to get the exact same thing on Wednesday because I'll have to re-explain it to everyone else. But for the rest of the semester, we're just, we're kind of coasting into it. You guys should have pretty much everything done already. I do have some stuff to grade still. I'm sorry about that. But basically just what's left is we have our mock interview recording, and I will show you guys here in a minute on how to do that and then post it for the people who aren't here with us today. But if you also notice, coming up, you have course eval and extra credit. So I do offer extra credit for your course evals. So I do need to change this so that you're not submitting nothing. You will submit a file upload of like the screenshot that you took of the course eval. And then for your extra credit, community service, like if you went and donated blood, you can, like if you took a picture, send that picture over of you donating blood. If you went and volunteered and handed out, turkey and stuffing baskets for Thanksgiving, if you have a picture of that, or just, write the date and a pretty detailed description of what you did. Or if you have someone who, supervised you for the volunteering or whatever, you could even just like put their name or whatever down. Sorry, had an email that I had to check real fast. But do you guys have any questions about the course eval or extra credit? If you have done community service or helped out other people in some way, shape, or form, you can submit that. Like I said, just like you can either submit a picture of you doing it or do a pretty detailed description of the date and what you did. Hello, Charlotte. Welcome. And you've had my classes before, so you know that I do community service extra credit. So, but yeah, try to get those in. Just submit them. Submit a screenshot of the course eval, and then, like I said, if you did any community service or whatever, you can submit that for the extra credit. So, and then the mock interview recording. Did most of you guys do that with Zoom? Or I guess, is there anyone in the chat who did not record using Zoom and like recorded using their phone or something else? So everyone used Zoom, correct? At least in this class? Or everyone is intending to use Zoom? Okay. So mine looks different than yours. You guys have a submit button up there, but I am going to So can you guys all now see this chapter 6 assignment? Okay, I'm going to assume yes. Okay. Okay. So Ron, you'll do it in a similar way. So like my assignment, it will say submitting a text entry box or a file upload. So if you record on Zoom, or even if you just record on your phone, so like Ron, if you record using your phone, you are going to have to submit it from your phone probably. That's going to be the easiest way. But you'll go over here to submit assignment and choose file. And then this is my Zoom file. So it's in my documents. I go to Zoom, and then I have all of these Zoom folders because I record a lot of Zoom meetings. But I can go here and I'll click on whatever link I want. And it's an MP4, so I know it's a video file. Whoops. But then that's what I will submit. And the same way, like if you do it on your phone. I'm sure I can. Yeah, so Ron, you'll just have to open Canvas or whatever on your phone. If you have the Canvas app, you can do it that way, or you can just go to the regular Canvas internet in your browser and submit it the same way. There should also be, like, if you're trying to send it between things, you could also potentially put it in your Google Drive, and then you could submit it from your Google Drive. So if you see this one, so this is a WAV format, which means it's an audio file. It's audio only. But then I could attach that. I hope Nan doesn't look at this and be like, what? Or I hope I don't, oh shit, oh, whoops. Yeah, so we're not gonna, I'm gonna have to go put a comment in there that says, hey, this was an accident. Yeah, it's like, please ignore all of my late assignments for social psych. But yeah, you can choose that, or you can, if it happens to be in your Google Drive, then you can submit video files that way as well. So you can also do it through YouTube. Let me pause my screen share because I'm not sure which of my YouTube accounts will pop up. Or if I can't even type, I guess. Okay, so here is my YouTube account through EAC. This is my student account. For those of you who have never uploaded a YouTube video, you'll go to create, upload video, whatever. If you've never uploaded video, you have to do this. I've never uploaded mine through this account. I always do it through my other one. But it's probably gonna do the weird thing where it doesn't want me to do stuff. Okay, I don't care. Literally. Okay, and then we'll go and we'll select our file, and whatever our video file is, MP4, it can be on our phone or whatever. You can upload YouTube videos from your phone too. And then you don't have to do a playlist or anything for it. You do have to say, no, it's not made for kids. I always just go to disable just in case. And then what you want to do is, if you're going to be submitting the interview to me, you want to do it unlisted. So that means only you and then people with the link can watch it. So if you just send the link to me, then I'm the only one who can watch it. So then you can copy that link, save it. Of course, you have to wait for it to upload. We're not gonna wait to do that. But once it gets there, you can do that. And then you can scroll down and you can just submit a text entry and paste that, or you can even embed it. So you can share, and then you can embed. Nan's gonna be so confused. And then do it like that. So there's multiple ways to go about it. So do you have any questions about that? Okay, so does that doesn't make sense. So Ron, how are you planning on recording your interview if not through Zoom?
Probably just on my phone. The interview will be in person. So probably just my phone.
Okay, so just make sure that you have a way to get it onto Canvas. And like I said, I showed you a couple different ways. I English sometimes. It was a long break, guys. But when you guys have questions pop up, just shoot me an email and we will get it figured out, okay? Did you guys have any questions about anything else? Side note, we don't technically have a final in this class, but we do have a final exam. Just a little post test. It's like 26 questions, but it does require the lockdown browser. Some people might have already taken it because I opened it before we left for Thanksgiving, but you either have to have the lockdown browser or you have to go over to the library and take it. But the review for that is so the review for the post test, you can either find it under the announcements tab all the way down under here to final review, or if you go to this remote end of semester plan, the review is also right here. You can click on it. You can scroll through these questions, or you can show the answers. You can review that way. We will do a class review as well, where we'll do it like this, and you guys can join in remotely or whatever, or you can just watch a couple other people play, whatever floats your boat. So, but that's how we will do it. It is a lockdown browser, so it will not allow you to open up other windows or other tabs in your browser. But if you handwrite out the notes, then that is fine. I don't care, because if you are writing, you are still learning. So, any thoughts on that? Okay, if not, let me do attendance real fast. So we got no Omar. Do we have Catherine? No, but she did email me. Oh, well, we got Asia. Do we got McCade? Nope. No, Garson.